Hello. Very easy day today. It's a short day. Been working maybe 4.5 hours with a lunch. But basically today I worked on getting the kitchen, all the wallpaper off the top. There's a few spots I had trouble with, like this corner here. And the reason why I'm having such a bad time is the corner's not perfectly square. It kind of has a dip in it, and then it comes out to a point because where they mud. And I was digging into some of that, and I don't want to create harder work for the mud people, so I've been taking my time with that. But got pretty much all of it across the top, a little bit there that I've had trouble with, and I'm just tired, so I'm done for now. Remember, I'm not doing the backsplash because I think they can tile over that. But the majority of it is off, which I'm really happy about. So once tomorrow, I think I can come in and kind of finish this, and then I can move on to the bathroom. Okay, so this is the half bath in the hallway, and it's all I have left. Remember, the brown is the backing, or the tan color is the backing. The white striped is the top coat of the wallpaper, and then the white with the gray stripes, that's the drywall. And I am just tickled pink that the people who wallpapered, or whoever did the house, that they actually primed it, because it's coming off so much easier than it would have had it not. I wouldn't have been able to get it off. So happy about that. I'm not scoring it with a scorer, because what that does is that, yes, it puts little scores in it, but if you do it too hard, you get scores in the drywall, all in the drywall, and then everything comes out in tiny pieces. So it's really, I don't like a scorer. So basically, like those round ones that you get, I don't like those. So I just use a scraper, scrape off that top coat, and you just kind of keep going until you get all that. And then you have the brown that you just wet with your mixture, and you just kind of push it off with your scraper. So the other thing that I had fun doing was squirrel hunting. So of course I have to update you on that. So the neighbor has been outside across the way all day, cleaning his garage, scrubbing his, driveway, cleaning out his garage, doing all that great stuff. So shooting has been limited depending on where he is, and because it's really quiet. So I have to be really quiet about it. But I did get one squirrel, so up to 10. And I shot at probably 8 squirrels. And the reason is because they are all over today. It was really pretty this morning, and it was very warm, starting to cool up just a little bit. It's getting cloudy. It's going to rain this afternoon, so I haven't seen much action. But one fun part was, I got to show you this. So let me flip it around. Oh, I got my porta potty. Isn't that beautiful? Let me tell you, when you're without a potty, you love porta potties. So the squirrel was sitting right on top of that post. Now, you see that little, let's see if I can get my finger in there. There's a little dot right there. Sorry about the big fat finger. It's kind of discolored. That's a nut. So the squirrel sitting on top of that post, and because the scope is off just a little bit, I shot at him right in the middle. Well, guess what? It hit his nut. The nut flew up, a little bit landed there. That's his nut. And like the acorn that he was eating, and just flew up and just disintegrated. And he went flying up and around. And matter of fact, I see a buddy right there, which we're going to say hello to in about 4 seconds. Okay, so he heard me say that I was about to get him, and as soon as I picked up the pellet gun and turned around, he was gone. So anyway, what I did get, and I'll show you in just a second, but I want to show you my setup. Let me flip it around. Back out. So here's my setup. There's the bucket that I sit on. That's what I rest the pellet gun on. This is why I don't walk around with it. It's a huge pellet gun, thanks to my son Chris. So was out here today, and thought, you know what? I heard Mr. Squirrely early this morning. So I came over here next to the outhouse and just sat there looking up at that lovely little circle that he comes in at. And every once in a while I would look at it. Anyway, he was in the house. So when I first got here, I banged on the ceiling and I heard him kind of just semi-move. Then about an hour later, I heard a lot of pitter-patter scatter. And I thought, I'm going to go outside and watch. So I did. I stood over by the garage. And I stood here next to my porta potty, kind of hidden. Didn't have the pellet gun, unfortunately. And all of a sudden, he scared me because I happened to look down and look around, and all of a sudden I hear this, and he comes coming out of the hole, and he's massive, by the way. It's a big one. And he stops on top of the roof, and it looks like he's about to jump on the branch, and he doesn't jump on the branch. He turns around, jumps on the roof, runs across the roof. Of course, I'm chasing him by this time. Very stealthily, by the way. And he goes over to the neighbor's roof and jumps on their roof, and then I didn't see him after that. So I looked around at their roof, and I didn't see any holes, but I didn't mean anything because I didn't see 6 holes when we first got this house. I only saw the one. So anyway, he's still not in. I haven't heard him since. So he's out running around, and eventually we'll get him. But anyway, well, being taken by the smell of my porta potty. So I think I'm going to close out and see you tomorrow.